WIIL ROCK Morning Show, Tom and Stino. Valentine's Dinner and Comedy, our 18th annual, 18 years I've been doing this, 18th annual Valentine's Dinner and Comedy Show this Saturday night. Holiday Inn Banquets and Conference Center in Gurnee. You get a delicious buffet dinner. John Perry's your MC. Then Don Wilson, our afternoon guy, goes up and confuses you. You're like, what is he talking about? And then me, Crash and Burn. And then an actual professional comedian, Mike Cannon. After Mike's done, we got acoustic music from Keith Magny. Complete night out, $75. That includes the dinner, the music, and the comedy. Ticket sales end at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Do something different for Valentine's Day. Take somebody out, get them in a good mood, and have them do the weird stuff in the hotel afterwards. Hotel special might be sold out. Tickets are close to being sold out, but you can book both right now on the under the Go tab at 95willrock.com on the road trips page. Actual professional comedian Mike Cannon on the phone. I don't want to put all that pressure on you, but you are the entertainment factor in this. So Keith Magny's a good acoustic performer. Don Wilson and I are your openers. We're both radio guys, so you're really going to have to save the night. You understand that?
I do, but I'm much more interested in the guy that's going to confuse everyone.
So Don Wilson, our afternoon guy, so you're the headliner, so we'll be up there babbling for like an hour before you come up. Will you be there? Are you going to come for dinner? Are you going to watch the openers, or do you just pretty much come in and do your show, or will you be there for the openers?
I assume I will be there. I'm not sure what other nightlife there is in Gurnee, but I assume I'm going to be mostly at the show having a good time.
You can go to the 99th largest mall in the world, which is right across from the hotel, and look in the window at our studios here. But yeah.
Well, that certainly trumps the show for sure. As long as they have a hot topic, I'm in.
I'm sure they do. If you're there for Don as our afternoon guy, he will say things. And he will laugh like it's the funniest thing ever. It's an inside joke, but it's only inside his head. And you're like, what the? That's Don. He's been given 5 minutes. I'm sure he'll take 15. And then me. Now, I've been the MC on this thing for 18 years. And a lot of times the openers are bad. Not as bad as us probably, but bad. To the point where people, when I would MC, would go, you were better than the opening guys, both of them. But then I'm actually like sweetest to actually tried a little comedy. I prepared out in the car on the way there. This time I'm going to try because my new life goal is to be a cruise ship comedian.
Nice.
Yeah. Have you ever done that?
I've done one. My act isn't the cleanest, and typically for family-friendly cruises, they like a guy to come in and have clean stuff and dirty stuff.
Yeah.
So I've done one for actually a radio station down in Tampa, Mike Calta's show, and it was me, Bobby Kelly, and a couple other comedians, and we had a really good time. But the cruise was the headliner of that.
Dirty, but it was dirty. You're saying that your act is based on blue humor. It's dirty. It's a dirty act.
I don't know if it's dirty or if I'm just, I'm an adult. Right. I think I'm more of an adult talking about adult things.
Well, this show is dirty. So people that are going to this thing Saturday night have listened to this. This show used to be like you could listen with the kids in the car and it was innuendo and it was over the kids' head. We've given up on that. It's not Stino's. It's not in our wheelhouse. So this show is dirty now. So it's going to be fine Saturday night. So.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. I like when shows just give up on the creativity and they're like, we'd much rather just hammer you over the head.
I've been phoning it in now for a couple of years. So this is my fallback. This is my retirement as cruise ship comedian. As an aspiring as an aspiring new comedian, not young, but are there hints or can you seriously give me any pointers on how to do this properly Saturday night?
As long as you just toss all your self-respect aside, you should be all good. Okay. Comedians, you can't really have much of self-value. Yeah. You have to be willing to degrade yourself and do things that nobody in your family would be proud of for money.
I often on this program, and I'll say it on the air, I am glad my mom is dead. Because if she heard this, it would kill her. It would kill her. So I think we're on the right step. All right. So what's the act? Yeah. What's the act then on Saturday night? What do you do? Is it comedy jokes or is it crowd stuff or is it? And what do you focus on?
It's a little bit of both, I guess. I do a fair amount of storytelling with some crowd interaction. I like to make every single show a little bit different, but it's all personal stuff because those are the jokes that nobody can take or repurpose as their own. So everything that I talk about is real in my life. I have a 3.5-year-old son. I have a wife that I've known since I was a kid, and we're just out here trying to do things.
So if I were to talk about my girlfriend, Yola, you would say that would be good. That's good comedy. Is self-introspective stuff, right? Relatable stuff.
I think so. Yeah, I think everybody, as long as I think people like what they can relate to, and then also what they would never do.
Yeah.
So they like to,
go right up to the edge and say stuff. Say stuff that like guys are going to turn to their girlfriend. Boy, you'd kill me if I said that about you. That kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. You like to see a bunch of men terrified to laugh because their wife may not sleep with them after the show.
I can do that. The problem is it's a Valentine's dinner comedy show, and even though we live 5 minutes from there, I did get a room for Saturday night, and so nice. My hope is that she'll still be talking to me as we go back to the room. But who am I kidding? I'm going to pass out anyway. So all right.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Now, what is...
That's what's nice about traveling alone is I get to spend Valentine's Day by myself.
Yay! Well, ladies, there you go. He'll be on the road, and where are you from? Where do you live?
New York.
He's flying in from New York, and that's outside the 500-mile rule. I don't know if comedians have the 500-mile rule like rock bands do. Once you go 500 miles away from home, you're not married anymore. That's not a thing for you guys?
True?
Yeah, that's a rock band thing.
I guess I got to check the fine print on my marriage license, but it sounds about right.
Yeah, maybe don't bring it up. So now, what is the biggest comedy thing you've done? We're talking to Mike Cannon. He's your headliner Saturday night for our Valentine's dinner and comedy show. Ticket sales end at 5 tonight. Online at 95willrock.com on the road trips page under the Go tab. Have you? Where's the biggest show you've done, or who's the biggest person you've performed with? What is your?
I perform at the Comedy Cellar in New York every night, so I've performed alongside Dave Chappelle, Louis C.K., Bill Burr, John Mulaney, the best comics in the business for the most part.
Those guys. Yeah,
I'm headlining Gramercy Theater in New York City at the end of this month. So
I've
that's
been to
be
the
my
Gramercy. I love that's a show, and you're headlining the Gramercy.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. So that'll be a big hometown show.
You're too good for our little thing. I don't know who booked you. Anyway, I don't know who's picking you up from the airport. Are you flying in Friday or Saturday?
I'm flying in Saturday. I'm actually coming from Toronto, so good routing by my agent.
O'Hare, probably. Now, and you're not flying on Frontier, are you?
No, I would never.
You'd never get here.
All
right, especially on Saturday. All right, Saturday night, and that's a lot of big names in your headline at the Gramercy. You're probably too good for our little show. So this is the kind of show you'd pay way more money for, and you probably will pay way more money for than this Saturday night. We're throwing in food, and then two idiots are on before you. Please come and watch my stupidity and actually give me some notes on it, because cruise ship comedian really is my fallback. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I definitely will.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. All right, Mike Cannon, you got, is there social or a website or anything you want to plug before we let you go?
Yeah, my website is MikeCannonComedy.com, and social media across the board is at I am Mike Cannon.
I am Mike Cannon, and I have spoken. All right, Saturday night, we'll see you here. Don't forget, Mall's right across the street. You have a good time getting some soft-serve Frogurt there.
I will.
And we'll see you at the Holiday Inn Banquets and Conference Center Saturday night here in Gurnee. Mike, thanks. We'll see you Saturday.
Sir, see you Saturday.
All right, Mike Cannon is our headliner. By far the best headliner we've ever had for this thing, because it's the two weakest openers, me and Wilson. Get your tickets now. 5 o'clock today is the cutoff. That's a lot of big names he's performed with. And at Gramercy's a big deal. This guy is good. Best headliner we've ever had. Road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. Come out and feel good. Get some laughs, some dinner, some music Saturday night at the Holiday Inn Banquets and Conference Center. Again, 5 today is the deadline for tickets on the Road trips page under the Go tab at 95willrock.com. Log toss, thanks to Kinnaman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans. Want to see something?
Sure.
I made yesterday. Don't share me. I made yesterday, Stino. It didn't even touch the. It was nothing but net. Went right to the bottom. Watch this. Watch this. Booyah.
Missed.
Right it. Damn it, the cameras are on, too. I am going to have another perfect week, and somebody's going to win that jackpot. It can be you. Hit the win stuff page at 95willrock.com and click on Log Toss. Thanks to Kinman Accounting and Tax Service. You make the green, they count the beans.